Not too long ago, there have been rumors that the Arc After Moro will be super fan servicey, which was tweeted by Geekdom 101, so there's a lot of possibilities that can go from here. And the obvious response from the fandom is that we're going to see Super Saiyan 4, the possible return of Cell, or Grand Priest Goku. Not something I want to see yet, but who knows? There were things that were once non-canon but are now canon. The Broly movie speaks for itself now that we have Gogeta and Broly a part of the continuity of Dragon Ball. So the possibilities are endless of what they could do or bring in for Dragon Ball after the Arc After Moro. But lately I've been seeing a lot of people talk about the possible return of Cooler and that he should be added into the story. But the main question is, if they add Cooler into the story, how can they utilize him? What can set this Cooler apart and make him different than what we've seen in the movies? There was a story in a fan manga that was about Bleed, the character in Universe 6, but he's not Cooler, he is Frost's brother. Now this character looks a lot like Cooler, but his name is Bleed, and he's on a journey to find the Dragon Balls, but he doesn't tell his brother Frost because he was disappointed in him the way he performed in the Tournament of Power. And to sum things up, the Universe 6 Saiyans found the Dragon Balls, and Bleed started to kill all the Universe 6 Saiyans that were a part of Cabba's crew. And Cabba brought Goku and Vegeta to Universe 6 to Planet Sadala to put a stop to him. Now that's pretty much the fan manga version of Universe 6 arc, the Planet Sadala arc. And it's very similar how Cooler wanted revenge because Goku beat Frieza. And we know that the Planet Sadala arc has been teased ever since Cabba mentioned it to Vegeta. So if you're going to do an arc about the Saiyans, then you have no choice but to add in Frost since he's in Universe 6 and also Frieza, just because of the fact that Frieza hates Saiyans so much. Frieza knows that he cannot continue his rule in Universe 7 because Beerus is there and Goku and Vegeta are always going to be there to stop him. So it's possible that Frieza could go to Universe 6 as well when Goku and Vegeta goes, just so he can use it as an opportunity to take over the empire that Frost has. And just like how the fan manga was, you have a version of Cooler already there, already in his 5th form, just because it will show the fact that the characters in Universe 6 evolve different from the characters from Universe 7, just like how the Saiyans don't have tails. And since they're going the whole fan service route, I believe that if they just add Cooler and say, yeah, this is Frieza's long lost brother in Universe 7, it wouldn't make sense because it was never established to us that Frieza had a brother. It would just be like how Vegeta's brother just came out of nowhere, which at this point everyone just forgot about. So I think it would be a cooler idea, no pun intended, to have Cooler but have him in another universe. I think as far as story writing goes, it makes sense for him to be in Universe 6 instead of always being there in Universe 7, because in the movie he only showed up because Goku beat Frieza. Goku beat Frieza almost 20 years ago on Planet Namek, so it wouldn't make sense if Cooler comes back just like how he did in the movie, upset because Goku beat Frieza. It's too late. Now Frieza is very slimy because we see him betray Frost in the Tournament of Power. So it's possible that if he goes to Universe 6, he will take over the empire that Frost has. Or he would just use him. He can use Frost to start a war with the Universe 6 Saiyans and also ally himself with the character that looks like Cooler in Universe 6. And this can be the perfect opportunity to have some role that Frieza could play in the story, because we don't know what the future for Frieza in Dragon Ball Super. So this can be the perfect opportunity to have him in the Planet Sadala arc, and this is the most fan service thing you can get, a war between Frieza race and the Saiyans. Not only that, but we've seen Golden Form Cooler already in Heroes, so it's very possible for Super to take ideas that they see in Heroes and adapt it into Super. I know people may say, why would they make Cooler canon but have him in Universe 6? Well, the same reason why they made a Universe 6 version of Broly but a female, and not even a year later we get Broly. So anything is possible with Dragon Ball nowadays. It leads to fan service now. But to be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of the fan service, which is why I love the Moro arc. It took away transformations, but they're going back to super fan servicey right after the Moro arc. And if they're going that direction, it has to make sense. I don't want to see Cooler just pop up out of nowhere and be like, yeah brother, I've been here the whole time. That's just not gonna fly with me. But a new version of Cooler separate from the movies and including the war with Planet Sadala, I think that's a better idea. So you guys already know I like to ask questions at the end of my videos, so do you guys want to see Cooler return for Dragon Ball Super? Or do we need a new villain in its entirety, or both? Anything is possible at this point, but comment below and tell me what you guys think. What kind of future arcs do you think they will tap into at the Moro? So if you enjoyed this discussion video or theory video, make sure to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content. I'm out.